Stand out with custom gear from DAB Marketing. No design fees, no minimum orders. Just premium sublimated shirts built for the service industry. Look professional, look sharp. Get your gear from DAB.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Hey, I'm Anthony Freeman here with Trudy. Our guest today is the one and only John Tornabene, the man of the hour, cleans parking garages for a living. But first of all, we got a few announcements. We got less than a month away from the CETA event down in Orlando. Go get signed up for that event. There it is, October the 8th through the 11th. You go to the website and get signed up for that. Also, in November the 3rd and 5th, we're going to be in Edgewater Beach Golf Resort for the Panhandle Expo, the greatest show on earth, in my opinion. I've been to other shows, pressure washing shows, events, venues, whatever, and this is probably one of the most educational ones you can get. And plus, it's free. So get over to www.panhandleexpo.com. Get ready for that event. On the 3rd, we are going to have a couple paid classes. The first one we're going to touch base with is the AI class, which Miss Alana Martinez is going to be teaching that class. It's going to be a very educational moment for people that are not familiar with AI. She's going to lead us, talk us through everything that we need to know. That class is right now at $199, but there'll be you can get in there for $150 with promo code early bird for the first 10 people. The next class is Jeffrey Blackman's parking lot striping class. Me and my buddy Jeffrey, we're going to be doing that class. In that class, you will get this book. The class register is $399. The book, if you go on his website and you order the book, it's $35. That puts you at $354. We put in the first 10 people in there at $50 off. So that puts you at, might as well say $300. It's $304. But if you sign up one of the first 10, we'll get you in there at $300. If you go to Texas, you take this course through him at his facility out in Texas, it's $1,500 a person. So he's cutting a good deal to coming in here, and it's a good revenue for you to earn extra money in your pressure washing business. You can add parking lot striping to it. If you got small strip malls and stuff that you do, you can add it to it. I mean, you pop in there $700-800, throw 10-15 lines down, and you're out. Easy money. We do it. We make a good living out of doing it. It added very, very profitable to my business and everything. And so we're going to be teaching that class. So get over to panhandleexpo.com and get registered for that event there. And we look forward to seeing everybody in November. So now we're going to turn this over to John. Let him tell us about, everybody probably knows him. He don't need no introduction. I mean, he's been to every event on the face of the planet, probably created some of them, started some of them. And he just goes around teaching people how to clean parking garages. And
he is the parking garage king. So we're hearing from the royalty right now. So
I'm interested in how he got into teaching parking garage classes. I've never heard that story yet.
Oh boy!
So just tell the people that don't know you, John. I've got a couple out there that's new to the industry and they have no idea who you are, have no idea what class you teach and how you teach it. So just give us background of yourself, how you got in the industry and all that good stuff, and then we'll get into there's an announcement that we're going to make too.
Right.
And so we'll get into that here in just a few minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony. You can work for my company anytime, promote us. You do a great job. You know, nobody would know who I was if I didn't get into the garage teaching. You know, I got in this industry in 1996 because my wife had a very good job. She wanted to stay home with our kids, our first daughter. And that was 1995 she was born. And Kathy had a great job at Estee Lauder, and she was like already running the New York office. She moved up fast, and she wanted to be home with our firstborn. So our daughter was like a half year old. So 1996, I just started power washing, and here we are 30-something years later. Kathy never had to get a job. Our company paid for our kids' first 4 years in college. They're both in the psychology field. One's a school psychologist. The other one's going to probably be a psychologist. She's finishing up a master's now. But, you know, I've always been involved in the back rooms. I was a PWNA board of director in 2004, rose up to treasurer in 3 years. They wanted me to stay on. I finished my term. I would have stayed on, but in 2006, I became the PBA union president for my police department. I was always involved in a lot of stuff. So I went that route. I kind of stayed below radar for a lot of years. And then we started doing garages around that same time frame. And people knew that my company was doing that. And what I've always done is search out the best. You know, I would, you know, talk to people. I would call them. I would go to events. And like Anthony said, I've been to probably at least 60 conventions and events. And then around, I guess, 2011, I got very involved with Babe Ruth's family. I'll talk about that in a bit. It's what my guys are doing tomorrow. But I was asked numerous times to teach the garage class, and I hate public speaking. I've been in court 200 times as a cop. I could do that because in court, you know, when you have to testify, it's all facts. Mm-hmm. I don't like to freelance to talk to anybody publicly. I'd rather just do my own thing. And the PWNA and the huge convention, Thad Eckhoff, the founder of that, and Chris Lamadini, the two of them kept asking me to teach. And I never wanted to teach, but I said, you know what? I'm involved with the PWNA at this time, and this is going to revert back around. We're going to talk about later. The PWNA, they wanted me to teach a garage class. Nobody would teach it, so I taught it in 2016. The only free class I've ever done. I don't think it's like having a party. You think no one's going to show. And what happened was the room filled up, people standing in the back, and there was 3 stars in the front of my room. It was Kenny Cohen. I don't know if you guys know who he is. Had a big time company in Maryland. He sat in the front. Stephanie White sat in the front. She does 1,200 garages today. And John Cloud, huge in Florida. These are 3 big people. And right off the bat, I hyperventilated. I couldn't speak. It was probably only 20 seconds long. It felt like 20 minutes. I'm like, so I got through that class, and I got rave reviews because what I do is I'm not the guy that tells all these funny stories, maybe a couple jokes here and there, but not really. I learned in life, people want facts. They don't want opinions. They want the facts. So all my classes from that point forward, and Trudy, you've been to like 2 or 3 of them, right?
3.
Yeah. All my classes are based on facts. It's not based on opinions. It's not based on make believe guru stuff that you're going to make $40 million. Take my class. It's all based on facts. It's everything we do. It's everything I learned. And now to jump ahead where I am today, on a whim, somebody asked me to run for the New York State Park and Transportation Association, a very powerful group in New York. And I ran and I lost. They wanted me to run for a board spot, and I lost. And it turns out a guy who was a Republican legislature he just wanted a board slot. He had to walk away because he's so involved in stuff. And on that board is Laz Park, and they have over 20,000 employees. And they were looking for 2 board of directors, and the guy had to resign. Oops, I don't want to put the wrong finger up. The guy had to resign, and I had a call for the president, Kevin Wood, says, John, it's yours for the taking. You had the 3rd most votes. And if you want it, it's yours. It's a major obligation. And I was like, you know what? I felt blessed. So I jumped on that. So I'm on that, and that's where I am today. So I'm still going to do my garage class. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk about that momentarily, what's going on with that. But the only reason I charge for these classes is because, to me, to get where I got, I spent all kinds of money. I made all kinds of mistakes. I tracked down the greatest people. Now I'm dealing with the engineers and the builders. I tracked down the best people I could because I found out in life you want to surround yourself with the best people. You want to be the dumbest guy in any room you're in. If you're the smartest guy, you move on. And that's what I did. So now what I do is I charge because my knowledge cost me a lot, but everybody goes to my class, you're going to get the facts. And now how to get contracts. So that's where I am.
Well, can you make us a promise?
Your
last parking garage class that you ever teach me at a Panhandle show.
I already did. I did 2 or 3 there.
3.
I don't forget.
Yeah,
3. I tell you, I've been to some great conventions.
We'll send you out in a bang.
I want to go this year just to go because where she does it, and Anthony, you do a great job helping her out with this. Where she does it, we have a house in South Florida, but I love that Destin, Florida area.
Yeah.
I just wish there was an airport there. Outside
Right.
of that, it's a great place. Trudy, Shane, and now Anthony helping out, and her vendors. I can't say enough about it. I mean, I'm amazed you don't even charge for that. I mean, it's unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, probably the best free convention I ever went to or event is going to be hers by far, hands down.
It's hard to beat it.
You can't beat that. I mean, the location alone.
If you want to look at the speakers, especially this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's packed full of just knowledge and wisdom of guys that's been in the industry and newer guys that's come in the industry and just opened up companies, built companies, and built them from the ground up and stuff. There's so much knowledge that's going to be there this year that it's unreal. I mean, all kind of stuff. I mean, we're going to get a LinkedIn class right there. You got Phil Conway. A speaker. I mean, a young man that just is taking over. You got Brittany Blackman. She's coming in. She's going to be doing some teaching and stuff. We got Chris Johnson right there. We got another one of the OGs. You probably know this next fella. I hope he's coming up. Well, not him, but Jeremiah Jarrell. He's been there. Him and Trudy, they team up and they do property protection and stuff, which is a great, wonderful class. And we got Doug
Rucker.
Rucker, he's coming. He's going to be speaking. Trudy's going to be speaking. And then we got Jeffrey Blackman's going to close the thing out. Our last
Jeffrey's a great guy.
Yeah, isn't he great?
I mean, it's stacked. I mean, if you had to put a price on this thing, there ain't no telling what the price would be if you had.
You know what? People tell me they can't afford to go to something, and I always said you can't afford not to. I mean, I met so many great. Jeffrey Blackman, I met him in Nashville. When I was doing a Tuesdays with Tornabene show produced by Jamie Schmicks, I can't even turn on the computer. Jeffrey was on my show. But I met some of the greatest people all the way to the point, without getting into this, I met the nephew of a company that's worth $90 billion. They own 5,000 garages, and they came into my shop in 2020. Then COVID just hit. But they wanted me to take on these garages, and I mean, I could millions and millions of dollars. And I love my life. So I was probably never going to take that deal, but I thought about it. But I met the nephew at one of the events. And this is the difference from Facebook. I like to joke around it's Facebook. I mean, I do like Facebook. You meet some nice people. But when you're in person, this is why I don't do my classes online. In person, let me put it this way. I'm not comparing myself to this, but Billy Joel, I've seen him a bunch of times in concert. Billy Joel's a homeboy here in Long Island. I can't listen to him longer than a minute and a half on YouTube. Just can't do it. When I go to his concert, the energy's there. And he's like a fine wine. He gets better with age. And I know in my life, I learned so much more when I sat down next to Trudy. She's talking about stuff. It just absorbs into you. And that's a major difference. And if you want to see winners, you want to meet winners and successful people, go to these events because they're there.
100%.
It's just the atmosphere.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, because you can feel the vibe off of people.
Oh, of course.
I mean, and the people that puts their time into this thing, especially the event we do, because it's free. They don't get paid to come and speak. They don't get paid to come and teach. The showroom is packed full of vendors and stuff. All of them is Trudy's vendors. They're all there to ask questions too, and they'll answer you questions. I mean, it's so phenomenal, man. And I've met so many people. I didn't hardly know nobody 4 or 5 years ago in this industry. And then last year, man, it's like since I started this with her, it's just been like,
oh, yeah, unbelievable.
Those people call me all the time, hit me up, and say, "Hey, Trudy told me to call you," or just all kind of stuff. I mean, it's crazy, and and it's an honor to be a part of it, and I love it.
Well, look at it like this to make this very easy for people watching the show. Anthony, for example, what concert that you've been to? Is it country? Is it rock? Is it jazz? Name one you've been to and you really enjoyed it. Name a concert.
Oh, Lord. Man, I ain't been to a concert in A decade, probably.
Well,
John.
pick somebody. Kenny Chesney. I mean, who is it?
Guns N' Roses. And
Oh,
they
Axl
suck.
Rose and Slash. I love that. And I could have seen him for free because of Stewie. You know Stewie. He's friends with people on the inside there. And it's a long story there, but it could have went backstage. And you know what? But so you said Guns N' Roses, and had to be what, a bunch of years ago, right?
Bunch of years ago.
See how you remember that? That's impacting because it really comes down to people meeting people and talking to people and being around people. So now if I said, when's the last time you watched Guns N' Roses on YouTube? You're not going to know it. I don't know. Maybe I never watched them. But to be there, to be at Trudy's event and be at CETA's event, and CETA's got some real rock stars in there. It's unbelievable. You know, one of the reasons I'm involved with that organization is because I'm so done playing house. In my life, like the NYSPT I'm involved with, there's Ivy schools in there. You got last parking. These are major engineers, major people. But CETA, you know, their president, Gus Alexander, I don't know if you guys know him. He owns F&A Group. He's got over 1,700 employees worldwide. Good. These people, and he's nice as pie. You can talk to these people. Now, I'm not looking to have 1,700 employees. I'm looking to stay where I am. Maybe, I don't know. I'm very content. But these people, like they always say, rub the elbows, you know, with people, because it really does make a difference. I mean, when I knew Trudy from online. When I met her, this is going to sound weird, but I met her to meet her as to love her because she's so great as a person. It rubs off. It's positive. Now, when you're around negative people, you got to shake them. I dealt with some very bad people in my life. I had to because my job, and it's so negative. But I got paid well to be around those kind of people. But outside of that, you know, I shook all the negative people in my life the last couple of years from Facebook and that kind of world because they only drag you down. And you got to go meet people like you, Anthony. When you meet Anthony, look, you know, when you meet people in person at these events, you're like, wow, this person is great. Like Joe West. Joe West, great guy.
Yeah.
I don't see him on the internet often, but you meet him in person, the guy's a sweetheart. And Robert Einstein, you're going to have. Me and Rob are going to do an event in Vegas this past year. I just couldn't commit to that. But I took Robert's LinkedIn, you know, let me just put a plug for him for a second. Maybe it's not a good plug. Robert, I paid $25 to go on his video call. Everybody paid $25. He said, "John, I want you on it." You know, I'm not asking for anything for free. I pay my way all the time. And he says, if you don't like it, I'd like to know what you think, and I'll reimburse you $25. He wanted me on the show, and I went on his show, and he made I don't want to give up some of his secrets, but one of the things he said was, you guys have to get rid of your fellow contract, not you, Trudy, because you sell product, your fellow contractors on LinkedIn. You got to hook up with property managers, facility operators. You don't want your fellow contractors in there because you're trying to get work. Yeah. And you have to zone in on work. You can't zone in like Facebook, like you show your work and everything else. And my God, I tell you, he told me that. And I had dropped off. I had like 2,000-3,000 people on LinkedIn. I dropped 1,000 power washing contractors, and then LinkedIn stopped me. You can only do so much. And now, what was I do? Excuse me, his friend, property managers, facility operators, engineers, college property managers, and he's 100% correct. And if I was at Trudy's event, if we can even get there, Robert Einstein is the real deal. John Vatcher, you guys know who John Vatcher is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
John Vatcher's by me. He's got a $20 million a year company. And he went to Vegas, and he came back and says, John, I'm close to John. He's on my team with Trudy on something else on the side team. He says, John, that guy knows exactly what he's talking about. You don't find that on Facebook a lot of times. You find these guys talking, they make $100,000 in 1 year. Suddenly they're a guru. So that's the key. You got to go to these events. I can't say it enough. You should go.
The thing about networking is you don't even know you're networking at these events. You're just sitting there.
Is that Raj?
You're chatting.
Okay.
You're chatting with each other, and you guys are just opening up, and you sit next to a person you've never met, and in 5 minutes, it's like you guys have been friends for years. I mean, that's the vibe that this event brings out to people. All these events just sitting. That is my favorite part. I mean, I love helping contractors and teaching them about the the paint issue, but
Yeah.
and learning. I love learning. You know me, I'm always trying to learn something and help share. But the networking, just learning fellow contractors and learning what they're doing and what's new, because just because I do something and Anthony does something, he does it one way, I do another. The outcome's the same. It's not wrong. It's just different. And it's, you know, what I choose to do or how I'm more efficient doing it this way. He's more efficient that way. So when you talk to these people, you know, maybe he'll learn something from me and I'll learn something from him, and then we'll make it more efficient. So it's just to talk and sit and learn from each other is just a game changer. I mean, if that's all you come to do at these events, you're still learning something.
Yes.
Yeah.
How you doing,
Hi,
Raj?
Raj.
Hey,
I'm
Raj.
good. How are you guys?
Yeah,
Kind of slid in there, you know. I just kind of,
Yeah.
hey, what's up?
sneaking in the back door over here.
Yeah, yeah. John, how are you, sir?
Good. You know, I just talked about you to somebody. You've been speaking to Dan. You've been speaking to Dan Galvin from EnviroSpec, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He hooked me up the other day, so I was on the phone with him, and I'm trying to get him to go to CETA because he was there in 2011 when Babe Ruth's family came in and honored 38 people with myself.
Yeah.
He took over that stage for 2 hours. And I said, you're going to CETA, right? John, I got an event on the 7th, 8th, and 9th. I said, oh, yeah. I said, and he goes, and Raj from Comet is trying to get me to go. So what's going on? I said, Babe Ruth's family's going to be there, and they're going to remember you. He goes, really? So I said, you got to get there. So I don't know if he can get there. Dan owns EnviroSpec. He's a past PWA president. Me and Dan are close. And I think everybody should go to see the convention, because I just saw Debbie released tonight, at least yesterday, to me what the schedule is.
Yep.
It's an unbelievable schedule. But you got these great people. I mean, once again, I'm going to go right back to Gus Alexander. I talked to him. Guy's got 1,700 employees, and he'll talk to you. And, you know, look, I always look at it like this. People who take this business seriously, they'll invest in knowledge. Mm-hmm. And they will go to these events. YouTube is one thing. You can learn your basic stuff in that. But there's nothing like being at that rock concert with Billy Joel I talked earlier, or Anthony said. Anthony was a little bit wild side with Guns N' Roses. but when you're there, you never forget it. And I can't tell people enough to go to CETA and go to the panel event, because the two of them are gold.
Yeah, it's a great event. And like you said, having Gus as our leader and what he brings to the table and how you can be able to step up, ask him questions, walk in. He's open. You know, we have a great opportunity. Packed show, as well as Trudy. Looking forward to your show as well. It's always an awesome time there. But you know, like I said, CETA's got a lot of great things happening. Let you guys know. I mean, we have, you know, training on all different for all the diaphragm pumps. Mm-hmm. All different manufacturers will be there on Sunday of the event and be doing that. John, I think you got
Whoa.
I love that hat.
Hey, now I'm stepping up.
We'll have AR, Udor, Bertolini, Comet. They'll all be doing a training, maintenance, and repair. And then also at that end of that event, we'll be doing some giveaways, some diaphragm pumps. So excited about that, you guys. We've also got Trudy. You're doing your paint class, correct, on Sunday?
Thanks. I haven't seen the schedule. I've been a little bit occupied.
So I got the schedule. Let me see.
Oh, Debbie sent it to me, and of course, I'm working off my phone, so I got to be good here when I go back, and I can't go back and forth without causing a problem. So John's going to have to bail me out a little bit here, I think, too.
I don't know if my phone froze.
Oh no! All right.
When we're gonna
Debbie's shaking her head over there.
When we're gonna get to see the demos?
Oh. So we're gonna have from 4 o'clock until 6
p.m. Help, John.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to see. Yeah, from 4 to 6 p.m. we'll be having demos done outside. We'll have drones, many other guys there as far as it goes. Let's see if you can see it. There it is.
Yes, I could read that. I got it. Yep, there it is.
Yep. Way to go, John. Woo, you
I know. I wish I knew how to do that. I can't even turn on my camera. So
Now I need glasses to read all that.
You need a magnifying glass. Read that. Wish you could
Yeah.
blow it up.
But there's, like I said, there's demos from 4 to 6. As far as it goes, we'll have women of CETA, golf. John Tornabene, you'll be doing your training class as well.
Yep.
We'll see some overlap. We have so many things. OSHA is going to be there doing a whole deal on Sunday, which is awesome. They're coming out to do that. Just stepping up, getting a lot of things going there, and trying to really go. I mean, distributors, contract cleaners, just kind of trying to work together.
As it should be.
Yeah. Let me read the schedule, because 1 to 5 October 8th. I can't be there October 8th because I'm going to be at the Niagara Falls convention I'm a board of. I'm going to be there October 8th at night. But October 8th, 1 to 5 p.m. exhibitor setup, 3 to 5 p.m. exhibitor and attendee registration. So that's Thursday. Friday, the meat and potatoes are coming. 8
Correct.
to 5 exhibitor attendee registration. 8 to 5 exhibitor setup. 8 the shotgun start power clean golf tournament. 11:30 to 3:30. Some guy named John Tornabene is doing a garage class.
Who's that guy?
12 to 2. Yeah, I don't know who that guy's crazy. 12 to 2 p.m. is CETA. My company is one of the sponsors to that. 4 to 6 p.m. is power clean outdoor training. I'm looking forward to that. 6:15 to 7 o'clock is a power clean kickoff speaker. I'm looking forward to that. That's Friday, October 9th. Saturday, October 10th. 7 to 5 p.m. registration's open. 9 to 9:50. Know where you stand. Grow with confidence. Megan, Rickle, from rooftop to cooker line, kitchen exhaust hoods. 10 o'clock to 10:50. It is now Saturday, October 10th. Is drone safety. That drone's getting big over here.
Yeah.
All right. 11 o'clock to 11:30 is unlock the power of your numbers. Megan, I think that's an L. Rickle. 11:50 insurance. Brianna Earp and Amy Phillips. There's round tables. 12 to 1 is power clean luncheon. You have to have a ticket required. 1 o'clock to 5 p.m. exhibits open. This is still Saturday, October 10th. 6:15 to 7:15 CETA membership and business meeting. I always go to those business meetings. 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. CETA reception. I'm so looking forward to this convention. Sunday, and I'm going to be there with Babe Ruth's family. We're all going to go to this stuff. Sunday, October 11th, 7 to 5, registration open. 8 to 10, workshop, build your own AI business partner. I'm not going to that. I got someone doing that. AI goes right through me. So now you got 8:30 to 9:30 CETA technical update, cleaning with excellence. 9:30 to 10:25 OSHA. That I want to see. 10:30 to 11:50 CETA soft wash pump maintenance and repair. Since I'm rebuilding pumps, I'm probably going to go to that. I'm going to probably go to that. 12 o'clock to 1 p.m. power clean luncheon, ticket required. 1 o'clock to 5 p.m. exhibits open. 5 to 10 p.m. tear down exhibits. And Monday, 8 to 12, tear down. But they got some great stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
It's great things put together here by CETA, and like I said earlier, looking at all different avenues. How do we get promoting the distributors to contract cleaners, and the events that we can create, and it's done a really good job. And I think in getting that moving forward.
Yeah.
So
Well, my goal is with CETA, because I'm all about the contractors. I've been a contractor 30-something years.
yep.
I should probably announce what I'm going to do with the convention, right?
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead and announce it.
Yeah. So, I'm going to jump back for 2016. So many people wanted me to teach a class. And I was telling Anthony and Trudy earlier, I deplore public speaking. I mean, I've been in court 200 times as a cop, but I could speak facts. I deplore public speaking. I mean, you can't see it here, but my insides were dying coming onto this thing. But so what I'm going to do for CETA, because I did it for the PWNA, and I always keep things balanced. In 2016, I did a class there, my very first class, because their president then was asking me to do it, and so was Thad and Chris Lomdini, the creators of the founders of the convention. So I did it free. And to get in that class, though, you had to be a PWNA member, and you had to be at the convention. So you got to have those two paid, right? So now I jump all the way ahead to today, and I sold a few tickets already. But I talked to Debbie, and I'm like, you know what? Me and Debbie are on the same. Debbie's great, by the way. Debbie to me is, and she calls herself the managing director. And I've told people of prominence that she reminds me of the outside world where they keep a low profile.
Right.
And that's where I met some of the most powerful people that you wouldn't even know. But her and I worked something out that the CETA, to be a CETA, this is contractor members now. There's not some distributor or manufacturer trying to come to my class to pay a contractor price. I don't know what the manufacturers pay. I would think they would pay more than a contractor membership. But so we worked this out. To be a CETA member is $350 for contractors. To go to the CETA convention is $349, so it's $350. So you're up to $700. And there's other things in there too. And my class right now is at $350. So basically, what I told Debbie, and I have people who pay for my class are going to backtrack here. I want people to become CETA members. I'm always about the masses. This is why I was a good union president. It's not about the one; it's about the whole. Yeah. So I want people now. If you want to go to my class, I'm going to have my tech person change this around. It's going to say you pay $350. That's what it's out now, and you get the CETA membership and the CETA convention pass. That's what I want for CETA, because I did it for the PWNA, and I want CETA to get these contractor members in there. So what's going to happen now is anybody who pays $350 for my class is going to get the CETA membership, my class, and the CETA convention. That's a savings of about $1,100 right now. So big. I have people pay $350 already, so that's now going to go to a membership for them, and I'm going to work it out with them. I had people when I first started. They paid $250. The CETA sponsorship for my class was $149. This is such a great deal. $149 to get a CETA membership, contractor membership, and a CETA pass. So now we changed it all, me and Debbie. Is that first $250 that paid? They only have to pay $100 now, right? So that makes it $350. The reason why I want to do that, because they don't have to go. Look, if they don't want to pay, they don't go to the convention. They should pay, because you travel to come to I have people come as far as Alaska to my class. You're going to come to my class for 4 hours. You really should enjoy the whole thing. You write it all off.
Well,
yeah,
you write it all off. Right. So they're going to be the only ones. If they really don't want to go, they're going to want to go. They don't have to pay the extra $100. It's $250 is already paid. Here forward, it's $350, and I'm going to send that back to CETA, because then I got the contractor member, and they have people come to the convention, and that's still a great deal because they're only paying $350 when it should be over $700.
Yeah.
And in turn, they start getting the contractors, and this is what drew me to CETA in the first place. CETA has got the manufacturers and the distributors, and I went to the first show in 2012 when they allowed contractors, and I was there at the first show because I was at the PWA event right down the road, and I met a bunch of great people, including Cyclone. I met a lot of great people who've done an event with me since, but now I think that CETA really should get the contracts in there, because in my world, when you talk reclaim, it's a closed loop system. You got you got the manufacturer. Look, the least people are manufacturers. The next most are distributors. They sell what the manufacturers make. The biggest of all is the contractors, because they're the ones that are the end users.
Yep.
You should have a full circle here, and why not have the full circle in CETA? Because I'm telling you, you see the latest equipment. You see, Karcher's got thousands of employees. Karcher's there. You got they clean Mount Rushmore for free. You guys ever see that? I got the pictures. They did it for nothing.
Yeah. I mean, you have Mighty M, Elkoda, Aladdin. You got Karcher. You got all the companies, heavy major manufacturers that are in this industry, not including, also including pump companies, AR, General, Comet, Cat, Udor. You have all of them there. At this show. And so it's a show for the manufacturers all to be a part of, which is very tough to find in any other that I'm aware of, as far as it goes. So this is a great opportunity for you to be coming in, visiting with all the manufacturers, and learning about their new products, learning about the innovation that we do with new innovation awards and everything else as far as it goes. Just being a part of it, and like you say, getting contract cleaners in more, John. I can't agree with you more. At that full circle, like you're saying.
Right. Let me tell you what level I took this to. because I believe in this whole thing to make it a closed loop. So much so that I know through Debbie first, and I now since researched it that the Rosen Shingle Creek Hotel was founded by Harris Rosen. Harris Rosen's from New York City. He's friends with Donald Trump before he passed away in 2024. So they're close friends. So what I did was I created a team. Trudy's on a team. It's a very special team I have across the country. And it's got Republicans, Democrats, and proactive. It's nothing to do with politics. It's all to do about getting our industry recognized. So Trudy knows. I'm going to announce this here. People are going to think it's crazy, but Trudy knows this. I contacted the President of the United States because I have connections from people that are really, like one guy who's been in Mar-a-Lago 70 times. So I contacted him. I sent him something, and he responded back. I had to redact a lot of stuff in there because there's very personal things in there that we're still working on. But I got this on a Sunday of all things. And to lead into this thing, I sent him something on a Wednesday overnight. I paid a lot of money, and Babe Ruth's family's behind us. We sent him a gift talking about him. This is one of the pictures. Trudy's got it. And I plaqued it. I sent it. It cost a pretty penny. He got it. The next day, he was talking to the LA Dodgers, this President Trump. We talked about Babe Ruth. That's the beginning. So he got that. So I wanted him to consider coming to this convention. And I redacted stuff in there because a lot of stuff said there that should not get out. But he gave me a personal. Trudy, you saw it, right? You saw it, but you didn't see the redact. I'm not going to release that redacted part.
Right.
Because, you got to trust goes a long way in this world. So I really believe in it that much. And he's probably not going to go there. I mean, it's a hop, skip, and a jump from Mar-a-Lago. But, I really believe in the full circle, like Roger's saying. You got the biggest manufacturers, and they're fighting all this score in CARB with California. We're going to fight it here in New York. They're willing to take on these things that are going on in the country that if nobody takes it on, I'm screwed because I'm a contractor, because we use gas engines. So there's a lot going on here. But at the end of the day here is I always felt, and I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking for any kind of position. I'm not asking for nothing. But we need to be respected, and we need to be recognized. That's really what it comes down to. I think our industry needs to have that. And I went from the very top, and I'm working my way there a little downwards. But I really believe that. I think our industry deserves the respect that we deal with. And the biggest company, the most common thing in the world is cleaning, and everything's built on concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to maintain this stuff. You got garage collapses in New York City. I'm involved with some of that stuff going on now with the engineers on reports. We should all put it together. And CETA's got the model. They have that model.
Yeah, and again, to piggyback with what you're saying, for the CARB and SOAR, some great stuff coming there. We're diligently working with them. The technical committee is doing quite a bit with our CPC 100s and different type of certifications that we're looking at doing. And the membership committee, which we just had a meeting today, is really working hard. So, again, a great group of folks over there. I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. I'm also, however, looking forward to being at Trudy's event. I want to make sure we point that out. Comet will be there, and CETA will be there, and we're very fortunate to be able to be there, and we thank you for that. And so that's exciting because that is a great event as well. So just want to put that, make sure Comet will be there with our diaphragm pumps and some other stuff as well. So, we look forward to seeing everybody over at her event as well.
Yes.
I've been trying to get Debbie to come on, and she says she ain't good at public speaking. So I'm gonna work on her for the next week or so. I told her if we need to get her on here before CETA event. So
Debbie is
got 3 weeks, so y'all guys got to help me out now.
I'll help you out in any way, but she's too busy trying to keep me in line. Probably that.
Good luck with that.
You and her both on here, and she can just straighten you out.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. She's like, after this, you never know. I might get in trouble. But no, Debbie is amazing, and Debbie has done. When I came on to CETA, it was an eye opener for me. It really was. I really didn't understand what CETA was about in the backstage of things and behind the scenes, so to speak. But Debbie has done an amazing job, and so has Tracy. They really keep things moving forward, and we're very fortunate to have them in what they do. So John, you were mentioning what Debbie does, and she's amazing.
yeah.
So yeah,
Amazing.
Well, I've been
know-
to PWNA event. I've never been to a CETA event. This is going to be my.
Oh, you got to go to CETA.
This
Debbie.
I got to come.
Debbie.
Roger's got me on a hook. Trudy's got me on a hook. So
well,
Yes.
if you're gonna go to two, you got to go to CETA, and Trudy's got the. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why Trudy's is free because it's such a great event. But the two of them, you got the CETA and Trudy's event. But let me tell you one thing about Debbie. She's going to shoot me when I say this. Alan Boniface, I think he was the president a few years back, and I was at a convention in 2022, and I saw Debbie there. I didn't know it was her, but Alan told me it is Debbie. So, me being who I am, like a starstruck kid, because I track people. That's what I did for a living for 25 years. And I ran over to her, and we had a picture taken of us, and she says, "John, you can't release that picture." And so I said, "Why?" She goes, I just don't like to be, photographed like that and put out like that." And Alan Boniface said, "John, hey, when are you going to put the picture out of me and you?" So I have a picture of me and Alan Boniface. But Debbie's picture I still have, but she's a very private person, and people don't realize, in my world, the people I've met that are the most powerful type people that really are on the ball, very private. And because they're very focused, they're not into this, let's get everybody to know us kind of stuff. And they want to get things done. And she's a can-do person. And I think the world of her. I really do. I'm very amazed by what she does.
Yeah. And let's say it again. We're very fortunate. And what they do and how much they do for us. And so they make it, how do they say, make us look good. So, again, like I said, I'm proud to be on the CETA board. I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot from it. How much does a pump sales rep deal with, carbs, SOAR, emissions, things like that? Very little. So I've got to grow from that a little bit, which is nice. And it's been a great experience for me.
That's what it's all about.
It really is. So, but yeah, I mean, again, Trudy, we're going to be sponsoring part of your event as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if we're going to have our VI power, but we'll be having that as well. So
Yep, you are there.
there it is.
Nice.
So
what is that? That's Panhandle. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we just had CETA up a second ago. So we've only got a few spots left. So this one I reserved, I'm not sure. So that may be open. And we got 2 gold and another diamond left. So that's all we have left on the showroom floor for Panhandle. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
We need to get that one right there, that diamond. We need to get it taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Where's AC Lockyer? Is he in there?
Yeah, he's over here at.
Oh, okay. I was going to make a phone call. Okay, he's in.
Hey, he hasn't missed an event. And
Now you make that phone call and you can put him up here.
I got him to take 4 booths at one of the conventions years ago. Is that John? I think I should. 4 booths.
Oh, you need to jump him up here to Diamond then. Come on, you can talk. Go ahead and make that call.
Yeah.
He's great.
Right now.
John, you make that call for CETA as well, and then right when you get off, if you want to write that down as a note, he's a wealth of knowledge. He's a great guy.
He is.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll talk to Debbie. I want to see what they have on the convention floor because that's what I do. I mean, I call the. I'll talk to them. Look, I don't do the. I do a lot on Facebook because I created some groups as Trudy did, but I rather talk to the people. I call them up.
Yeah.
If I can call Donald Trump, I call him right now, but they won't let me. So.
Yeah, and I think the showroom floor was just put on there for the CETA side of it as well.
Is it? Put it back on.
I think it was right there. It is. So as you can see, all the companies that are going to be there and how it's filling up, it's going to be a great show. There's like I said, I think can't even see that well from here, but I do not believe AC's on there, John. So guess what?
I'm going to call you.
Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing AC on there.
No,
I'll call him.
So
unless he's got another convention, he's got to be on there.
Yeah,
how about Lori Smith from PWP? Is she on that?
You know what? I'll
go offline and talk about this because
I was going to give her a call, but no, I mean, it's filling up. I mean, look at how it is on there right now, you guys.
Yeah.
And you look at all the key manufacturers in there. It's going to be a great show. I'm excited about it.
I think Dan Galvin from EnviroSpec should cancel that conference he's on. He should be in here.
Now, Dan and I had a conversation. Now, he told me
Right.
that he would come after that.
Yes.
And he said he'd be on that side of things. So
he told me the same thing. I told Babe Ruth's family's coming. All of a sudden, he lightened up. Really? Because he met them. I used to be speaking to them years ago. It's like, really? I said, you got to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, John, I got 7th, 8th, and 9th. Yeah, well, find a way to get there if you can.
Yeah. So we'll have to tag team him on that one, John.
Yeah. Well, we talked about you. I was telling Debbie that. We talked about, because your name came up, because Raj asked me the same thing. It's like, well, Raj knows. You got to be there. You got to be there.
Yeah,
if Raj is calling, forget me. If Raj is calling, you got to be there.
I mean, Dan and I have known each other for a long time. Obviously, EnviroSpec and the other owner, John Allison.
Yeah, I know John. John Allison still contacts me to this day.
Yeah, yep. He does with me as well. But I did talk to him, and he said he had something going on, but he said he's going to be on that side, so he may come out. He was just waiting to see how it goes, and he could let me know. But it'd be nice to see him there. You know.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah. Well, who else y'all gonna bring on in here?
Who else can we get? I got to look at this thing. I'll study this thing tomorrow. So
well, we can keep
just send that invitation to our president, John, and get him out there too.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know who he's messing with. I got picked off by Homeland Security in 2011 because I was hammering George Bush the elder to come to the PWA thing, and his press secretary responded back to me, John. But we told him what you're doing. He admires what you're doing. He thinks that's a great thing. More people should do what you're doing, but he's like 85 years old. He's up in Martha Vineyards, and he really is going to be taking it easy because I kept hammering him. And then when Kat's in the other room, Homeland Security is Peter King. And I know Peter King from years back. And I walked in there. He was at a meeting, and I said, I need to speak to Peter King. I've been hitting the President of the United States for something. And he stopped the meeting. He walks out, and Kathy could verify this. He goes, you're the guy. You're the guy bombing the president through the internet, through everything, whatever you could do it. You're the one. So anyway, to make that long story short, he told the press, his secretary, this is Peter King, head of Homeland Security. He told the secretary, you give this man whatever he wants. And there's something, the secretary, I'm not going to tell you the name, but she screwed something up in the past because if I couldn't get him, I wanted the son. And she crossed it up. And in the end, because I wanted Babe Ruth's family to get on it, in the end, I was able to get Alphonse. Listen to what I did. Alphonse DeMott is a Republican. I know him well. And Steve Israel is a Democrat. So I got both of them to write a letter of recognition for what she's doing. And they both, this is Democrats and Republicans. I honored them. I honored her with the plaque and the official letterhead stuff for them. That was Democrats and Republicans. You can get them all working together if you really push it. Because if something that's really good, all sides see it. Yep. That's the way it goes.
John, there's a question for you here. Would you ever consider doing a one-on-one coaching call?
I get asked this all the time, and at least once a week. I run a company. The guys are going out like tomorrow. They're cleaning Babe Ruth and Billy Martin's monument. Because they're going to do a movie there, and they're doing some residential. I don't really have the time to coach. I mean, it's not really. I know I get asked this all the time to be. Jonathan Maynard. Do you guys know who he is? He owned the Huge.
Hard to name.
Yeah, he owned the Huge, and when I was there, he bought it from. I tried to buy the Huge too, but he got it. And this is 2023, which did well. I didn't go 2024. They didn't do well. 2025, I went there. We sold out the class. It did well. And in 2026, it's up in the air. But Jonathan Maynard contacted me. He's got 15 employees. He wanted to pay me to come down to his shop to teach his employees how to do garages. And I have a busy life. I love my life. I have a great company, and I turn him down. I'm like, you know what, Jonathan? And we love each other. I see him, we shake hands, we hug. It's just my life is busy enough. I Trudy knows I go after stuff that's like normal people don't go after. So I like what I do. I'm free to do what I want. My wife runs the company, and no, I'm not going to coach anytime soon.
I'm free to do what you want, and she runs the company.
Kathy runs the company because Kathy loves talking to people on the phone. And I don't want to talk to anyone on the phone unless I have to. So, good match. I got a prize giveaway.
I would say that summed you up perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That is,
usually get these long voice texts, but he won't call me, but he'll talk to his phone.
yeah,
Nobody on the other end.
yeah. I try not to talk to people. I very
That's
rarely
all
give
our
my phone number out.
questions.
But I got this prize to give away, and I don't know if Raj knows about this. He's going to find out about it right now.
I'm finding out about it now.
Yeah, he's a director. He's board of director for CETA.
You know, Debbie and I talked a little bit here today, so no.
Okay, all right. So you're in the loop. I want to see it. I want to give away. You know, Kathy's in the other room. She goes, "You sure Debbie said you can do this?" I want to give away a lifetime CETA membership. No, I'm not kidding. I'm going to give away a CETA membership, a CETA free pass at my garage class. And what CETA's offering really is like about $1,200. There's a lot of stuff in here, but I'm going to give all three of them away in one shot. So you can go to my class for nothing. You can go to CETA convention for nothing, and you can go to the CETA. It's got to be a contractor member. I'm going to give that away, but I want to give it away to someone who's going to go. So I was going to give that away. I was going to ask a question. Trudy, how many people are on this thing?
And we know
Not a
they've
whole
been
bunch.
jumping on and off. I think we've only got 7 right now.
Yeah, but it's in multiple areas.
Yeah.
You're probably got 1,000, 1,500 people in this thing.
Oh yeah, we do. But morning it's
Oh yeah.
yeah.
How do I give it away then? I have a question,
Well,
but
Just ask. You're going to ask.
all right, how about this? The first person who wants it, the first person who wants it and is going to go, respond to Trudy and Anthony's phone right now. I don't know how else to do. I have questions.
Oh,
But
Adam wants it. Adam
Who?
wants it. He's a local guy to me. Adam wants it.
oh, Adam, yeah, he's a great guy.
He's
I mean,
a
Adam,
great guy.
is
Yeah.
Adam, are you going to go though? You can't transfer it. Yeah, Adam. I think Adam wanted to go. Adam.
Well, Adam jumped on that.
Adam,
He
hit
did.
me up. Yeah, Adam wants to go.
Yep. All right,
Adam, hit me up on a private message. I'll work this
Okay.
all out with Debbie.
Oh, he
Adam's
could
got
pick
the
me
phone.
up.
Congrats, Adam.
Yeah.
Now he wants chauffeured there too.
Oh,
Come
I'm
on,
gonna pick you up now. Come on. Never hurts to ask, though.
I
Yeah,
know.
it must be picked
So
up.
you're-
Never hurts to ask.
He said he's going. So he's already
Yeah,
planning on going. So he's going. So awesome. Have our winner. Good job.
Adam, hit me up on a
People there,
PM,
Adam.
and we'll get you hooked in. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is a good guy.
He's-
He held out long enough. He kept hitting me up, John. I really want to go to your class. I'm going to go to your class. I'm going to be paying soon.
But John, I really want to go to your class. I really want to go to your class.
Somebody must have tipped him off because his time was.
No.
I didn't tip him off. I know nothing.
I was like, how did you tip him off? Because nobody knew about it.
Yeah, nobody. I just found out about it today. So it's all good. I think these events are great. You know, Trudy, we probably, you and Anthony should probably close. Raj, great seeing it. I think the world of him. Raj spoke in my class. Kathy goes, there's some guy here who wants to introduce you. I was like, who the hell's that guy? And I met him. I was like, well, he's a nice guy. Kathy, who's this guy off the street? Where did he come from? He said he's on a board. Okay. And he did such a nice introduction. I was like, then I asked about him. I was like, who is that guy? He goes, he's on a board. I said, whoa, what a nice guy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I
Could have
really
been somebody off the street. I was like, oh, shit.
do. That's probably what they did, actually. You just don't know.
So it's all
No.
good.
Well,
It was-
congratulations, Adam.
Adam, hit me up, private message.
All right. So we've got a new guy here. So Pine Ridge. Pine Ridge, where's that at?
Pine Ridge Pros.
Let me just close out with one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anybody who pays my class now, $350 on my page, I'm going to move that over to get you all the CETA stuff. It's still $350 because that's the membership cost. And then you're going to get the, the contractor membership for 1 year. You're going to get the CETA convention, and you're going to get my class. But it all got to come through my link, so that way I can track it and move it forward. And any CETA member, I told Trudy, any CETA member has been a member before June. That's what I worked out with her, because originally I didn't have this worked out this way. Any one of them can go free because they already paid the $350.
Nice.
He says in Tallahassee.
Tallahassee's not far from the Panhandle Expo. If you can't make it down, oh, you do come over. Sorry. I probably know your face, but not your logo. Anyway, so yeah, come on up. Yeah, after the CETA show, 3 weeks later, we got the Panhandle. So all good information, all different information. It is not, we try to, when we do our event, we pretty much try to talk with the other events, especially if they're that close. We communicate, and we don't want to do the same thing. It's pointless. Why would I have the same class that you guys do? So it doesn't make any sense.
You got the address, so
you got the what?
I'm gonna step out. I don't usually do this, but I just feel led to do it. The bleach sprayer said that he will go. If you contact me, I will get you. I will pay that $350 if you go. You're gonna have to go to her. You're gonna have to go to the show and take your class. So bleach.
Well, if you do that, Anthony, send it through my link.
I will.
That was awfully nice.
That was nice.
Someone just said, "I will go." I will. So
wow,
that's awesome. That was really nice of you, Anthony. Thank you.
Yes, that is sweet.
Yeah.
It's all about helping each other.
I'll have to.
Oh yeah, and that's
contact him. Not sure, but yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him taken care of and everything, and
nice.
And
well, look at
that. Awesome sauce. That is great. So we've got in the next, what month are we in? Sorry, I've been down for a little bit. So coming up shortly, we got 2 amazing events with major education, information, and networking.
Right.
And I think we're all going to be there at both, except for John. He's still up in the air, the other one.
I really want to go. It depends what's going on with my wife. I really want to go to Trudy's because not only is it a great convention, I love the location.
I know. Last time you just came for your class, and I never seen you again. You were at the beach.
Well, you know what it was? Because one of my guys, I took Stewie.
He didn't come see you. He come to teach.
Yeah, you know what I was? Because I seen everything. But what you have now, I'm going to go to a couple of those. I was hanging out at the beach.
Really you sent me a picture with a drink.
Yeah, you see my feet and everything.
With the Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm like, oh, great. I'm running around like a lunatic. Glad you're having fun, John.
I know. You got hurt during that too, didn't you? You hurt yourself.
Oh, yeah. No, my whole neck cracked.
Yeah, I found out about that. I felt guilty because, Stu, the guy I travel with, nobody wants to mess with this guy. He's a sweetheart, right? Trudy met him. He's 6'4". He shook Michael Jordan's hand, almost broke it.
What?
He's a great guy. But, he spent time. He's one of my guys. And I'm like, I can't get off the beach. He said, John, there's so much. I said, go over there, Stu, because I seen a lot of the stuff. I did miss some good stuff, but I did go to a lot of your stuff there. I was there. I saw Joe West do his demonstrations, and I was there on the main floor. I think Clint Reynolds might have been speaking.
Mm-hmm.
I was there, but I like to hide in the back. I like to, keep a
You've never
profile.
seen my class, so you always miss it.
Well, yeah, I miss your class because you do your class so darn early.
I've been doing it lately. I've been doing the afternoon. Usually I did it the first class the first day so I can get it done and I can focus on the expo.
Well, you're doing it for the CETA, right? You're doing it for both?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're probably doing it early for CETA, aren't you?
No.
I am not. I worked nights for 25 years.
I'm right after you.
Really?
Yeah.
I get done at 3. Let me look back. I get done at 3:30.
Where are you? Where's that crazy New Yorker guy? Nope, wrong. So I'm wrong. Where is it? Right here. Sorry. I'm in the morning. Gosh.
What time? What day?
8:30 to 9. I am not a morning person. Everybody schedules me.
What day is that, though? I can't see it.
Sunday.
Sunday it was. For her.
Oh, maybe I'll try to get to that. That's the last day, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get to that one. Hey, you guys got to meet Linda Rutassetti. She's got her grandfather's personality. Killer.
Awesome.
Unbelievable killer. She's going to come there. I think, I'm at 100%. Raj, you might know more than me. CETA's going to celebrate the 250 years.
Yes.
Yeah. And they may have a booth. I tell Linda, because Linda's great. When Linda goes to a show, she's such a I love this lady. She's really all that. She threw our first pitches for the Red Sox a bunch of times. She's got that person. I hung out with Ortiz from the Boston Red Sox. Everybody loves her. She said, John, if they have a booth, you want me sitting there? I don't mind meeting everybody. So, yeah.
Talk with Debbie and, see what she's thinking and how she wants to set that up. Like I said, Debbie does a ton. So
Oh yeah, Debbie does a lot.
yeah, absolutely. We can talk to her, or maybe you can give her a shout out and see what she wants to do about that. But yeah,
Yep. You know, I'm going to put this here first, and Debbie's going to cringe if she's watching this. When she retires, they should do a lifetime award in her honor.
well, they're first and foremost, she's not retiring. We don't
No,
use that
not
word.
anytime soon. You won't let her retire.
No.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, she'll be a hard one to replace, and I agree with you.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
something that should be, you know, put out there as well,
Mhm.
as much as she does. So, and you know, and Tracy, even on the backside of it, she does so much as well.
Yeah.
Those two
Yes.
ladies have been a great foundation for CETA and keeping things moving forward and keeping Raj Trivedi in line. So yeah,
That's a full-time job.
I'll say that's a full-time job right there.
it really is. You know,
Well,
people who do know me know it's a full-time job. But
Oh goodness. Well, we
But no,
are.
Adam asked me what he needs to do next. He just needs get a hold of John.
No, just hit me up. Tell Adam, hit me up on a PM, and I'll work it out with Debbie. We'll get you everything you need.
Awesome. All right. So we are out of time. Thank you,
Yep.
Raj and John. And
thank you guys for the
anybody
invite.
want to say anything to take us out? Just see you at CETA and see you at the Panhandle Expo.
Perfect. Look forward to seeing everybody
Yeah.
at both shows. I look forward to being at Trudy's as well. Excited. So
Because I guess Barry's going to have a plant booth at the event.
no, Barry's not going to have a plant booth. No, is he there? There he is.
Yep.
He's having
Yep. All right, guys, get over to
All right.
www.panhandleexpo.com. Get registered at the event. A
Right
lot
down
of
there.
good information. It's going across the bottom of the screen. Congratulations to the two that got in the parking garage class for free. That's going to be a member of the wonderful group CETA for a whole year, paid for by John and myself. And we look forward to seeing everybody in Orlando next month. So everybody be safe, stay humble, and hustle hard. And we'll see y'all next week.
All right. See you guys.
Take care,
Yeah.
guys. Hope to see you soon.
Y'all don't jump off too quick.
All right. God bless.
All right.